Hi, YouTube. I guess we're starting on the next project that I already finished a while, or started a little bit ago. It's going to be the Chaos Knight that I have. I got a good chunk of it done already, but I decided not to record it because it'd be kind of boring. There's 1,000 other videos about that already. But I think the main goal with this one, I'm going to try and magnetize every option for it. Like every melee weapon, every ranged weapon. I'm even going to try and magnetize the masks. No, you guys get to watch me stumble through that. I also have no idea when this video is actually going to come out because I am in the process of moving. So, yeah, it might come out at the like mid next week. It might come out in 3 weeks. Who knows? Also, I guess depends on how long this is going to take to magnetize. And when I actually get a proper phone holder again. But yeah. But as for what I got built so far, it's fairly straightforward to see. I got the cool tusk mask for the Knight Abominant built. I think will be, even when I magnetize them, I think that might be the main mask I use. I got that. Oh god, the big power claw built just because it's cool. Him legs. I should have magnetized the tail, but I didn't. But I think the tail's cool, so that's okay. With him big robot tootsies. And kind of the torso. These, like the gun, and that's where like the tilt shield would attach. They're supposed to be able to rotate, but I could not get this little connection up here strong enough and keep it rotating. This one still goes up and down. This one's kind of, I hope it doesn't get in the way because that's where it is. That's where it is. I'm even going to try and magnetize the tilt shield too, because it does give you two options. But yeah, don't mind all my garbage over there. Then for the base, I'm going to do like a mix of cork and the sand chip, slather it in texture paste, and I'm going to make it match my Sons of Malice, so kind of a dry, dustier kind of feel. Yeah. And this one will get done when it gets done. All right, a little bit of a progress report. I've been playing around with the magnets. So you can see if you've built one of these before, this is like the shoulder thing. I haven't magnetized that yet. I think what I'm going to do is it might not look right, like when it's done. I'm going to cut this little nub off so that the magnet kind of sticks out. But, and this doesn't really look right either. I do this one-handed because it's not actually glued to the base. Well, not really, but put a magnet right in there for transport, so I can just split the thing in half. But we got the little tilt shields magnetized, and it's a good thing I really wasn't going to run it without a mask, because not sure how I'd hide that. Yeah, and we got all the faces magnetized too. Well, two of the faces. I wasn't a huge fan of this one, so I experimented with that. This is the one I actually wanted to try and do nicely, and I think I did. But yeah, I think next thing is going to be attempt to magnetize all of the hands or weapon options, because I think these are the only parts that they have in common. So I think it should work so I can have all of the options. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I think I kind of got something figured out for the weapons. It's not terribly pretty, but it'll work, and it'll be fine when it's painted. So yeah, I basically just focus. Camera, you're fighting me. Yeah, so basically I just cut this nub off, and a little bit that's supposed to seat around that nub, or placed it on both sides with a magnet. Super glued the shit out of it. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but whatever. I don't make money off these videos. I can say what I want. So yeah. I actually like how it's turning out, because it should be cool on display too, because you can get a few more poses. I gotta hold the camera steady because I don't have a mount anymore. You can get a few more poses out of it. So it's getting there. We just got another gun, the giant chainsword, and I think the trickiest one is going to be the tentacle whip thing. But we burn that bridge when we get there. Alright, so I more or less got a bunch of stuff moved in and finally found time to actually get back on this project. So I just finished putting together the big tentacle whip. With that, I think that's every weapon option. Both of the tilt shields. And 2 of the masks all magnetized. Probably won't do the rest of the masks right now. I'll probably do those eventually. And I'll start getting all the armor prepped and the base. I think the base is actually the next thing I want to work on. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so I got it all base, and I tried some new things and some stuff I haven't done in a while. If you hear a weird scratching noise, that's just because I got the kitten's litter box in the office for right now until we find a better spot for it, and until I find a better spot to do hobby stuff. Basically, I put some layers of cork down with some more of my sand chip, covered it in texture paste, and then since I was mudding one of the walls in the bedroom to get ready to paint that, just put some of the drywall mud on there too. Just some extra stuff since I had the tub open. So the base should be ready to be primed. Then I'm going to put some of the Army Painter grass tufts, the Deadland tufts, on here once I get it painted. Yeah, so it's about that much ready to be primed. I still got to put the top on here, and I think I want to leave all the big armor plates separate until I can kind of want to paint them separately, put them on last. But yeah, I'll just keep plugging away at some of the other stuff and see how far I get. All right, so I totally didn't realize that. Excuse me. I didn't film any of the actual priming. I kind of got carried away and started painting stuff. So, well, it's been like a month since the last clip. So I started just dry brushing the legs with some lead belcher. But then I also got the big chain sword mostly cased out. Might do a little bit more, but not too sure yet. And I started doing this tilt shield. As you can tell, I still haven't gotten a camera stand. I only just got an actual desk that my lovely girlfriend and her old man built for me. Here. And I got the cheapest rolly chair you could get at Walmart. I apologize for the echo, because at the moment, my new painting studio is my basement, which also just so happens to be my furnace room. But to get back to the task at hand, I also painted the mask, and I went over it with Balthazar gold, like all the trim and the tusk caps. But then to almost make it look like tarnished, I dry brushed some talisman teal over top of it. So, well, and I still got my lighting's good for painting. It's currently not great for filming. Yeah, but it's starting to come along. Also did the same teal thing on the gold for the chainsword. I just pulled out one of my Terminators as well to kind of make it match. Remember what I'm doing. But then I needed to re-glue the magnet on the bottom. Moving was not kind to some of my minis. But yeah, slowly but surely it's getting there. So I will touch base once I get a little bit more done. It's actually coming together way quicker than I thought it would. Okay, so I made a bit of an oopsie. I got way farther into that thing than I was anticipating before I remembered all of this stuff that I either had not cut off the sprue yet and most assuredly had not primed. Now it's all mostly primed. I gotta take that one back out and redo it. I'm only gonna try and put one of the birds on. Because personally, I think the birds look a little dumb. But might as well. And when I say I got a little bit more done, I mean I got a little bit more done. My camera will focus. I think I'm gonna try and put the bird like right there or something. But yeah, mostly got the kind of carapace back armor buttoned out. I started doing the tail. I got the base a little bit. I want to add more to it because these tufts they're good on like just the individual. Like on these Terminators, the tufts look fine, but they just don't seem like enough on the knight. I also did start painting this other mask. Take that off. I focus. I'd paint the face a little bit. just in case I want to run it without a face. Without a mask, I mean. Yeah. And this mask was my experiment for the magnets in the first place, because this one's probably my least favorite that it comes with. So, this one probably being my favorite. But yeah, I'm just going to keep plugging away at this thing and keep updating you guys along the way. Well, I've gotten some more work done. Did a little bit more work on the tilt shields. Oh, I don't know. This little tiny wrench has been my paint handle for them. This has also been my first time trying the water slides. Tried my hand at turning that into the Sons of Malice emblem as much as I could. Also gotten a lot more work done. Oh, can I grab this guy with one hand? I got leg armor done. The one shoulder's on. Still got to paint this little chain up here. Stacks done. Painted the, I guess, Volkite cannon. So when I first saw it, I just thought it was a big plasma gun, but oh. Come on. No. Oh, I wish my back would crack like that. But yeah. Wait, can I use this magnet to pull the other one back in place? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, so now the careful SpongeBob, careful SpongeBob. The last parts I really have to paint are that banner, the left shoulder, whips, power fist, and the big las gun. I may or may not do the weapons in this video. Like I might just putz away at those eventually. So I think I'll get these two done and that'll be it for this video. I will touch back once those are done. Well, there it is. I ended up going with the one bird on there. Yeah, this is officially the biggest mini I've ever done. Ended up just going with red for the little banner thing just to make it match my Terminator Squad. And I got the other tilt shield and the other mask that I did. Eventually I'll do like all the other masks and I'll finish up the other weapons, but I didn't really do much on the back. I did try and make these vaguely match the color scheme. Yeah, this has been kind of my first attempt at a few different techniques on this thing. My first time using the water slides, first time attempting sponging, first time building in subassembly. A lot of firsts on this guy. I like how it turned out. Also, this is completely irrelevant, but I came up with my own headcanon lore for the bird. That it's not actually a bird. It's actually a small demon named Jeremy, and he acts as the knight's hype man. That it tracks to me. But yeah, I finished this just in time. For that to show up. So, we have a half decent start to a Chaos Space Marine army, which I can take this knight as an allied unit. So, not too sure what I'll be doing in the next video. I think I'm definitely gonna honestly keep up the pace at like when I've been getting videos out. I think I shouldn't stress myself out about, oh, try and get one every week. I put them out when I put them out. But yeah. So I guess. Oh yeah, and I left those open, so. He does have a bit of posability. I think it'll make it really cool on the shelf. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Or don't. I'm not your boss.